Hey, how are y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another week of Kingdom Builders Business University behind the scenes, aka KBBU. Hey, I am Michelle Green, the founder of the company, and this is the KBBU team. Y'all say, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Woo, woo. Yes, come on in the room. Come on in the room.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, so we are here tonight. If you're watching us for the very first time, we are Kingdom Builders Business University. What we do is we help entrepreneurs to do business the right way. We teach you how to do business, setting up formation, getting your registration, all that good stuff, securing your business, making sure you got your copyrights, your trademarks, and your insurance, and your contract agreements, and all of that good stuff. Then we take you into business, money, credit, and funding so that we show you how to fund your business. And we have our very own grant writer, a part of the KBBU team, Dr. Mary Hancock. In addition to that, we go into our business and life management. How many entrepreneurs out there are struggling trying to figure out how to manage their life, how to do business, how to handle family, how to deal with personal issues, their health, and all of this stuff? We teach you how to do that through systems and automations. In addition to that, we teach you how to get your coaching business up and running, how to get your classes in alignment, because everybody has something to teach. Am I right or am I right? And not only do we do that, but we help you with marketing, media, and sales. And we have our very own Dr. Tina J. Ramsey with marketing and media. And we have our very own Coach Yoshi in the house that teaches our business sales. All right. And don't let me forget, we have our territory coach, Preston, and we have our business and life management coach, Cornell. Hello. And not last but not least, we have also our coach Doris that teaches our business setup course with us. So listen, we are here tonight because y'all see I got the attire going on. Y'all see this hat? Y'all see this, right? Okay, so what this means is that we had a winter spring semester course that tonight just graduated. They graduated from going through homework and going through all types of education on business, how to get their business together, how to get their money together, how to get their life together, how to get their marketing and all that stuff together. They just completed 18 weeks, y'all, of coming through the KBBU course, and tonight was our 15th semester graduation ceremony. And boy, number one, I just want to say that I am so proud of every single KBBU alumni that has graduated, especially the coaches right here that are in our current VIP class that will be graduating on this Saturday, because they have their own classes they go to, okay? And I just want to say I'm so glad that, from 2018, can you imagine that this was just an idea of wanting to help people be able to do better in business? That's where it came from. I was talking to some of the clients that I had in credit repair services, and just started talking to people about their businesses. And before you know it, in 2018, we decided to do an in-person class, and that in-person class turned into an online class. And now we are here in our 15th ceremony of graduation. I'm trying to tell you, this is amazing. It is incredible. And tonight we graduated, I believe, like 20 people. I think we graduated like 20 people. Now, normally we do a small class because we want to keep it intimate and make sure that everybody's getting what they need to get. But I'm trying to tell you, this class was amazing. We had people from Texas and from Illinois and from Virginia and from just all over the place, North Carolina, South Carolina. I mean, what a class. Am I right, y'all? Oh my God. So tonight I'm going to go ahead and start out with our Dr. Mary Hancock to tell us about what she took away from graduation tonight.
Listen, y'all, when I first started with Michelle, when I called Michelle for one thing, but God had something else planned. And I was just thinking to myself, why is she asking me that? That is not why I called her for. I actually called her for the credit repair part, and it turned into something totally different. And I was unsettled because I had really been spending a lot of money everywhere, just leaking money, like I had money really to leak. And I was like, okay, Lord, I'm not sure. But because you said it, yeah, I'm telling you, after the first class, I was so hyped and I got settled. I was like, okay, my spirit was settled. Okay, Lord, I'm at home now. So now I could slow down and not have to rush through everything I was rushing through. I was so used to getting through things that I didn't always get what I needed to, because you had a certain time, you paid a certain amount of money, you had a certain amount of time, and after that, you're going to have to pay some more money because you only going to have a certain amount of time. So when I came to KBBU, I had the opportunity to slow down. And these wonderful coaches, I'm telling you, and Michelle, I'm just grateful. I'm just really grateful because even though I had multiple businesses and I knew that I should be working on one at a time, now I actually have the opportunity to do that. I have the support I need to do that. I have everything I need to do that. And then when I finish, I actually have the opportunity to go to the master's class. What? Woo! Okay. Y'all think undergrad's something. Let me tell you, you need to sign up, because again, if you're not growing, you're not, y'all, if you're not growing, and you need to grow. So in order to do that, you have to continue to go from glory to glory, level to level. But I'm just really grateful. Just being in class again, hearing the stuff, it settles, and now I can do what I need to do. Looking forward to the one-on-ones with the coaches this summer, just to really be able to make sure, as one of the coaches, everything is in place so that I can get all I need from that summit as well in October. And just, I'm part of it, but I need to make sure I got my stuff together too. So thank you so much to the team. Thank you so much to Michelle. I'm grateful that God is giving you this vision.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Dr. Mary. I knew you had something to say tonight. I know you was full. I know you was. So thank you so much for sharing that and just telling the world like what your journey has been at KBBU and how you grew and changed and you're learning and growing. And now you're a speaker, a guest speaker at the Media and Wealth Summit in October, baby. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So if y'all don't know anything about what we're talking about, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey and I, who is our marketing and media coach, we have partnered with going in together to do a summit that is going to be a lifetime memory. When I say we are going to make history at this event, people are already almost selling out the whole VIP section. Our vendor seats are, I'm talking about people who want to come and advertise their business. Those seats are pretty much gone. Those tables are pretty much done. Like, I don't know how many you got left, Dr. Tina, but I'm telling y'all need to be in the house at the Media and Wealth Summit in October the 11th from 11 to 6, maybe 7, but I'm just going to say 6 because that's the time we set, right? All right. But yes, we want to make sure that y'all get y'all tickets. Where can you get tickets from? Eventbrite. That's right. Go to Eventbrite to get your tickets today. And I'll put that in the link, or somebody can put that in the link for me. All right, Dr. Tina, since we're talking about you, let's go ahead and hear from you from the graduation, about the graduation tonight. How was that for you? And congratulations, Dr. Tina. Dr. Tina and Dr. Mary.
It was really, really great. Like I said, it was, even though I have had the privilege to be a coach in multiple different classes, and I'm not taking away from any of those previous classes, but it was just something different about this class. Mm-hmm. It was just something that was different. It was something that I like to use the illustration of beacons of light. And I know this is gonna perk Coach Yoshio because he all about the light, baby. But little beacons of light, right? And I feel like this class, we have a unique calling. And we are the number one of the 1,000, because everybody is attached to at least 1,000 people at bare minimum. And I feel like these are the leaders of the 1,000 that will eventually become the 100,000, that will also become the 1 million, and then go into the billions. Because everyone has such an incredible story. It's not one person that don't have some sort of story that pulls at you and help you understand why they started their business. And despite the ups and downs, the twists and turns that occurs when you finally say yes to the calling, say yes to the assignment, they still rise. They still persevered. They still went through. And this was a unique class also because from the coach's perspective, we were all going through stuff along with the students at a higher level this time. All the other classes, yeah, we had some little things we went through. But this class, oh my God, it was like, I was like, I don't even know if I can make it. I mean, Lord Jesus, can I get a break? What is going on? Like, boom, 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 boom. I mean, you couldn't even get out of one thing before something else, right? And it was the exact same thing with the students. And so anytime you have great challenges of that magnitude, you know that you have something special. You have some anointing on your life. Mm-hmm. You have something so great that the enemy don't want you. He want to distract you. He want to discourage you. He want to stop you. But we didn't let it happen. We may have slowed down, but we didn't stop. Okay. And we're still going. So I'm just excited. And I just think about how we met Michelle, because I didn't even tell this part. I got so emotional with everything that was going on. So I met Michelle a little bit differently. Most people met Michelle and they talk with her, one-on-one or whatever like that, or someone introduced them. I did get introduced to Michelle by my image consultant that dressed me when I go on stages and all that for TV and all that. And I met Michelle because Michelle actually, I got referred by someone to Michelle to do media and marketing and interviews for her event that she had about 2 years ago. So Michelle actually hired my company to do the media and marketing for her event that was in person in Columbia about 2 years ago. Yep. And I personally was searching. I was searching for my home. I was searching for community. I was seeking connection with the right people. I was seeking understanding. And I had already reached my plateau of knowledge that I had. I had taken my business as far as I can go. I had already had mentors and coaches. And at that particular time when I met Michelle, all of my mentors and my coaches that I had at that time, they said, Tina, you have done everything that we asked you to do. You have crossed over many levels, and I have taken you as far as I can take you. Whoa. And I was like, well, where does that leave me? Like, what you mean? The far as y'all can take me to, you just surpassed all the other people, all the other students. I was like, I still need some help. What you mean? So I was like, what am I going to do? Because I know I need mentorship. I know I need coaching, but I had already outgrew all the arenas that I was in and surpassed that particular level. And then the coaches, I reached that capacity with them. And then when Michelle went up and she started talking about credit at the event, because we had a break where I could actually sit down and take in some of the information. And normally we leave once we get done with whatever we're doing, but we stayed. And my husband and I, we was at this event together, and I never heard anyone speak like Michelle. I never heard anyone speak like the speakers that was speaking. I never felt the feeling that I felt in this room with a whole lot of people who I did not know from a can of paint, but I felt comfortable. My spirit felt at ease. And I was like, listening to the information, I was like, well, dog, I'm paying my bills all wrong. Like, I thought I knew how to pay some bills, and it made sense. And then my husband turned and looked at me, and he is very like easy go, like Sunday morning, very nonchalant on a lot of things. You know, some stuff go over his head because he's not thinking how I think, you know. And then he looked at me and he said, this is it. This is it. And when he said that, I said, I feel it too. And he put his arm around me and he said, this is it, baby. This is where you belong. This is what you've been looking for. This is what we've been looking for. He said, whatever she doing, whatever class she have, you need to get in it. And that is when my life changed. Wow. That is when my life changed. So I went from being hired in to help her, didn't know how much help. I knew I needed help, but I didn't know where to go. And then God just put me in her at that event. I'm thinking I'm here doing my service, you know. He was getting me ready. Wow. And we have been connected ever since. And the classes have really helped me, not just on a physical level, but a spiritual level, personally, as well as professionally as well. But I learned a lot. I learned so much about myself, why I do what I do, how I do what I do, and how to make what God gave me to do better. And how to make sure that I am not leading, I'm allowing him to lead and consorting with him before I make a move. And so KBBU has been that for me. And I agree with Doris where she said you have to stay connected. Okay, you cannot. If you do not stay connected, you will lose what you have already gained, and you will go back to square one. It's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You can't. You gotta stay in. And so it gradually grew from being a student, graduating, and then when she came to me about teaching, I was like, I was like, who you, girl? No. I'm a student for life, not no teach. I'm supposed to teach these people. I don't know, like, what you mean? Like, this school is so different from a traditional, I'm used to the traditional schooling. So, and Dr. Mary can concur. Traditional teaching is totally different from the KBBU philosophy. So we're here with these books, like, hello, everyone, and turn to page 1 in your book and get your synopsis and your thesis together. We're going to talk about, yes. Did you read your Cliff Notes? Okay, for the ones who read the Cliff Notes, okay, you get extra credit, and here's how it goes. It ain't no Cliff Notes. The class is always different. You can't prepare. You got to rely on constancy on Holy Spirit. You just get thrown out there like an eagle getting kicked out of a nest to fly. And you be like, whoa. You know, so I'm like, and it's like that every single week. It's like that. I don't care how much you think you know this curriculum, you don't know nothing. Every time you go in, you start from square one, clear slate. You're going to learn something new. And so for me, I needed that. And I know this was long-winded, so I'm sorry, other coaches, but I had to get this out. But anyway, I thank you. I thank you, Michelle, for everything that you have done for me. And with helping me. And I mean, I can't say enough about what you have done for me in regards to this entrepreneurship and helping me build confidence in myself in areas where I felt that I was lacking, and you helped me to appreciate so many different things. And I thank all the coaches for showing up and being so transparent about their journey, because then I knew I wasn't by myself. Because I felt like I was that one person on the island going through situations, and I'm like, everybody else, why I'm being attacked all the time? What's going on? What did I do? And they were like, man, what did you do? What did I do? We all going through something. What you talking about? And so it just motivated me. And then I also seeing all the students, seeing them grow from point A to point B, going from being confused to uncertain, feeling unworthy, to now graduating, knowing their mission, knowing their calling, understanding their purpose, and having the courage to walk through it despite all the burning missiles and everything that will eventually happen when you are aligned with God. So having that mutual support. So anyway, That's just
Love
me.
it.
So my unique way of meeting Michelle, it wasn't like everyone else. It was actually, I met her because I was doing what I do with my business.
Right.
and little did I know that it will forge such an amazing partnership, business partnership, friendship, spiritualship, and just growth, and it bringing in other people that has the same mindset and philosophy that want to see everyone win. So this is a very unique group of coaches. I think this is the Super Seven. I think this is Super Seven. I mean, we could be a choir, we could be a basketball team, we can do a little football, we can do all the sports, and we're gonna win all of them. I feel like we have something very unique and very special with this group of coaches right here. It's like I can't even explain. I have been on many staffs, many teams, many faculties, and I have never experienced a team like this. And so I'm very grateful for it, because I look forward to seeing y'all faces, working with y'all. Now I can't say that with everybody that I work with, but I look forward to seeing y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all and working with y'all. I'll be like, Lord, just give me script to get through the day. But yeah, I'm so grateful for everything. So that was long-winded. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now I see what I see.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tina. Wow, 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 wow. I didn't even think y'all was looking at it from that perspective, but y'all blowing my mind tonight. I'm like, what? Huh? Who? When? How? Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, and congratulations on graduating from another class as a coach. That's what I'm talking about, coaches. Y'all doing the thing. That's what y'all doing. Yeah, so can we have Coach Doris come up, and I'm getting all the ladies out the way, and then me and folk, I'm gonna let y'all go, okay? All right.
I was like, I know she ain't gonna, I hope she don't call me after Dr. Tina. Michelle.
That's okay. You got this. You got this.
You know everything I was gonna say. No.
Oh. Oh man.
Where do I start? Okay. I'm just gonna elaborate more on some of the things that Dr. Tina did emphasize on tonight, and is honestly it's surreal, Michelle, because when we look at the students, we can definitely see, bits of where we were and where we are now. And the biggest eye-opening that I got from this course, and honestly, the coaches are saying the same thing. This class is unique. It's unique. Number one, they are very determined on pursuing, and I think it's like Dr. Tina said, purpose driven. They on what they're still, when it comes to you understanding and knowing your purpose and knowing your life assignment, it's a journey. And that's also something that I had to understand. Like it's a journey, and sometimes it's not just how you think it's supposed to look, as you continue to work. It's like building your starting the business, the ideas that you got, and now taking the leap of faith, having the coach to follow, to walk you through, mentor you, and tweaking it as you go. Is that's how it is, discovering your assignment on this earth. And I know for a fact that God has put me, based off of my journey and what I had to go through, I know that is something that I'm passionate about. And that's part of what I do in helping others discover their purpose as well. But it's definitely a journey. And yes, Michelle, you have, I would say it's transformation. It's transformation. You have transformed each and every one of us.
Wow.
And you have inspired us. And you are truly, I honestly believe, based off of what your I believe is your what is it? Is your catchphrase? I'm not sure what it, you know, but helping the elite entrepreneurs at some point in time, we all prayed and God answered. I kid you not. I started this particular class season session. I started this particular class trying to figure it out. I remember talking with you, Michelle, trying to figure out how things gonna go, because I know I was growing rapidly. The environment, I know that I had to make that decision. I know that I was getting into a place where I was transitioning, right? And I went from going through a hard season of not sure of what to do to understanding how God works. And I had to go through that stage to truly understand what patience looks like, and to truly understand that things are not going to look like the way we expect, right? I'm speaking to the students. If the students are watching, things are not going to look like the way we expect. Sometimes we see, not sometimes, we see the end product, we see the finishing, the vision of us crossing the line, but we do not know how we got there. So we expect things to go a certain way, but God's like, no, baby. the journey is the actual success, because if you can go through the journey, you will cross that line and you will finish, and you will finish strong. And that is what we saw in the class. And
Wow.
yes, it's been phenomenal. um
Mm.
yeah.
Don't start me crying again. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all.
And you really helped me to see how the people say words are powerful. Words are so powerful. And the way how you position yourself for business, the way what you tell yourself, what do you say to yourself, and how are you in alignment with the will of God? And Michelle, you do a phenomenal job of demonstrating that every time. Every time. And I am so blessed, because we are the students, the coach, we are all elite entrepreneurs. Whether you believe it right now or not, you are, because that is the word.
Wow.
And God has spoken. That's the word. So the thing is to continue going and not give up, and to stay plugged, to stay connected. That's it. Stay plugged. First, you have to remain connected in God. You have to abide in Him, and He will bring people along, to help you carry on that vision and help you establish that vision. So I want to thank you, Michelle. I want to thank you, all the coaches, because you have empowered me. You have empowered the student in some way, somehow. Just your life experience and what your journey looks like. Dr. Tina, I want to say thank you. You have taken my understanding on another level, honestly. It's just when it comes to supporting, when it comes to backing your team up, how it looks like. You demonstrate that so perfectly.
Wow.
And
Wow.
all the coaches, you guys are so supportive. Even when I feel, because there are sometimes like, I know I didn't do all that. but you guys are so supportive, and I appreciate you all. And the class, I will keep saying it, stay connected, because you are not going to get anything like KBBU. I guarantee, hands down, you are not going to find anything like KBBU. I
Woo!
prayed for this and I got it. And I thank God every day because this is exactly what I pray for.
My God, y'all are blowing my mind right now. Like, I can't even talk. Like, I ain't got no word. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for real, because like this was supposed to be about y'all and y'all flipping that thing and y'all messing me up. I don't even know how to handle this. Like, golly, talking about you can't come after Dr. Tina. Yeah, you did that. You did that, Miss Doris. Thank you and very much. All right. Punching me all upside my head. Okay. Goodness gracious. You are so welcome, though, for real, for real. I am just so glad.
Thank
I'm
you.
just grateful. I'm humbly grateful that God would allow me, somebody, come from a little tiny town of like 200, population 200, in the backwoods in the country, somebody that maybe not have had the greatest education, didn't grow up in like a big city and did all the fancy things, but here I am. And that's how God uses all of us. We may think that we are nothing. We may think we came from nothing, but we came from Him. And we got to understand that that is the most valuable thing that we can have in this world is Him. We came from Him. And I just thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all, like beyond what I can even express with words. I'm really grateful and I'm humble right now because y'all showing out. All right, Coach Yoshi, you up.
I know you did not throw me right in after these queens. Like, I guess you want me to do the eulogy with the church. The doors of the church is open. If it open the doors of the church, that's all that need to be said. What you talking about?
Oh my
Anybody
God.
need to make Christ their savior? That's what you want me to say. But but now like you know what I'm saying, not to be the dead cow or whatever, but have to piggyback off of. I think back like how I first came on, and I could say like, and I guess that's the beautiful part of the students as they watch and they understand the graduation, not knowing that it's all about growth. Where you start at is not where you're gonna finish at, and you're gonna continue to elevate. As when I first came into class, like and I learned my class and stuff, and me and Michelle, we built our relationship on our one-on-ones. We became close. Like it was a trying time for both of us doing that. Like I had I think like 3 or 4 deaths in that year in times and stuff, and she had deaths in her family as well, and we were I was transitioning. It was funny because I was battling a part of my life spiritually. Like I was working and I'm doing my stuff, but I wasn't really on my spiritual life, like close with my relationship with my father, like I should have been. And Michelle gonna call you out on that when she gonna say what the father say, he gonna rebuke. So it was like, even though I wasn't reading like I was supposed to be reading, I was doing my praying, but I wasn't praying. I wasn't walking my walk like I was walking. Every Wednesday it was like I had service. It was a part of me able to get a part of the service in me. And it was crazy because I always have the most difficult days on Wednesday and the most challenging stuff still to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's like things that try to get me not to be able to come to class, or, you know what I'm saying, not to be able to connect. So as I went through and I graduated in class, then she called me back and she brought me back as a inspirational coach. I was an inspirational coach. I wasn't even a sales coach. I was an inspirational coach because she saw my anointing before she even saw my gift. You know what I'm saying? The word says that your gift will make ways for you. But she seen the anointing upon my life already. Before she even knew the place I would be with my gifts, she saw the anointing upon me and it brought me on as a team. And then as we grew and everything, then I became the sales coach. You know what I'm saying? And as we continue to grow and move on that part. So to me, like to the students and stuff, it's that point like, and then I now just open my second business as well on that part. So, so it's like when you look at it, you know what I'm saying, as a student, I can look back on my student when I graduated. And I think back like I wouldn't have been able to really graduate if it went for my father and Michelle, because like y'all don't know, I quit like 8 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was battling. I was going through, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she was just reminding me, like, you know what I'm saying, there's more in that, you know what I'm saying? Everything is for a reason. She constantly encouraged me and pushed me on. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and on the flip side, when we're in class, it look like it's nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't see a lot of the back work that she do on the back end with that. And, you know what I'm saying? And that relationship still to this day, even with that. And then it made that bond and that connection. I connected it with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Tina will reach out to me, Preston or anybody, you know what I'm saying? See, you know what I'm saying? You know, we go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? Doris like me now, I can say her state. You know what I'm saying? Since I learned how to say her state, we became best friends. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I had to put respect on your state. I got you, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? And even with bringing in Mary, like we really, like you say, we like say the Fantastic Seven, like we that click, you know what I'm saying? And like, and I bond with it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I say to the coach, I mean to the students that graduated watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, continue to keep pushing and letting the Father guide you where you go, because He gonna open up every door for you. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard it gets, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And circle yourself with a group of people that you can truly love and hold you accountable at the same time. That's the big key and the part of it too as well. Holding us accountable and pushing it to go forward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so thankful for all of y'all. That's why I had my glasses on in class, because y'all ain't gonna get me in 4K. Like, I'm always the one crying every year. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of y'all getting me. I already been emotional all day. You know what I'm saying? And then like, and that's the point. Like, I was missing my grandfather. You know, and like, because I'm going through a lot. And like, and we always have talks, and we have our talks, and we'll sit and we'll talk and everything. He'll give me the encouraging word and let me know, like, I'm built different. You can do this and go forward. So as I was missing all that, it's the joy of seeing other people graduate was able to bless me today. You know what I'm saying? It's able to push me more, like hearing their stories and hearing what they go through, because sometimes we can forget we cross oceans and we so busy staring at a puddle in front of us. And this puddle looks so deep. This puddle looks so scary, but we just crossed over tsunami. Yeah, the Messiah walked us across water. You know what I'm saying? He carried us on his back, like, and we forget that we done went through all of that, what we done been through, and we didn't even smell like smoke. And we looking at what's in front of us. And so today was just a affirmation and a confirmation. It reminded me, like, you know, like, to see other people joy to bring me out of my sorrow. You know what I mean? So, like, I just love y'all. I ain't talking no more. I'm tired of y'all getting my tears.
Oh, I love y'all too. Oh, y'all got me like, oh wow. I'm just, y'all just take over this live, okay? Just take over. Oh my goodness. Gonna put your glasses on. No, take them glasses off. Let's see the tears roll. If I gotta show mine, then you gonna show yours, okay?
Yoshi,
Wow.
why you looking like you're in Nashville?
You trying, because I am, baby. I'm Coach Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in Nashville. The
You
bright
always
lights with the neon lights. You know what I mean? I try to, you know what I'm saying, dressed it up a little bit for class. It's graduation.
Hey, it is. This graduation.
Y'all, now you trying to have me and be like a Jordan meme somewhere with them tears of crying. Have me outside of the cry. Have me looking like Tyrese. What more you want from me? Like,
All right now. All right, man. Oh man, y'all are amazing. Y'all are so incredible. Thank you so much, Coach Yoshi. And let's hear from, I'm gonna leave Preston for the last because he always going first. So Coach Cornell, let's hear it.
Hey everybody. What was different for me for this class is that this class had more combined businesses than any class we had. You know, got 5 to 6 businesses. You know, all these, but they just needed help, just trying to put it under one umbrella. Plus, they needed the tools to uplift everything at one time. It was good that they came to this class to learn how to do that. But sometimes, just in case you think you know it all, you don't. This class taught me that, because I was once blind. I thought I was the smartest guy in the world, and it taught me that I wasn't. But I met Michelle through Preston. Preston was a leader of mine in the military. He was a quiet guy, but he carried a big stick. I didn't know that one time until I kept complaining to him about my situations and all of that. And he did some straightening. I'll never forget that because he taught me how to be responsible for my decision making on and just do the job. And I thank him for that. He introduced me to Michelle because I seen them on Facebook, and I'm like, wow. And you know, I decided to listen. I turned my volume on and turned it up and listened to what they were saying. I'm like, wow, I got this is what I want to do. So after they were done, I think I called Preston because I just had got his phone number from one of his old friends. He wasn't a friend of mine, but he was a friend of Preston. You know? But anyway, I seen him. He gave me the information. I called Preston. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Lines? And you know, he told me, I said, man, what's up with this thing you was doing, this infomercial you was doing on Facebook?
Infomercial.
Information, you know, information commercial. So he told me about it, and I'm like, wow. He said, man, if you're thinking about owning your own business, you need to come see Michelle. Call her, man. You'll be okay with it. Okay. I called Michelle. I talked to her, and I said, okay. I said, how much do these classes cost? She said, it ain't much. She told me the prices. I was like shocked because I thought I was gonna pay like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for these classes, and it was only a minute price. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, you can do it in payment plans. I said, no, I'm gonna pay for all of it at once. So I went through the classes, and it taught me a lot of things about business. When I was done with the classes, the only thing I was missing was my internet site. And somebody promised me they were going to put it together for me, but they never did. But I learned that sometimes God will blind you from things that ain't for you.
Ooh.
Now, I was trying to understand because my family was telling me, nah, man, don't leave this business by itself, man. You've done so much. But I thank God that he let me know this wasn't you before I put my all into it. It was at the beginning of the business. So he showed me something different, something that I always had. And Preston can tell you what I was doing to those guys up in them buildings, you know, blazing their hair, you know, their hairstyle, because, you know, that's what I did. It was right there in front of me. And God said, hey, what are you doing, man? Do this. This has been for a long time. And I was like, and I still have my license because I update them every 2 years. And actually end up, well, I'm going in a new direction now, you know. You know, this time next year, I should have my own barbershop. Woo! In the same state where I live. So I'm really happy about it. I'm excited about it. And I thank Michelle a whole lot for what she's done for me because she makes you see big things. She makes it small for you. You know, you can look straight at it and take on it, you know, but there's a lot of times that, and Michelle can tell you, we burned some oil on me calling her. I was tearing up her phone. I was tearing up her phone. And, you know, I didn't know that. I was like, I'm sorry, Michelle. She said, no, that's okay. And she said something to these students we had this time. She said, hey, if you're not calling me, if you're not burning up my phone, and I thought about me, I was like, I did that. So I got a smile on my face, Michelle. It made me feel good because I felt like I was doing the right thing there.
You were.
So I'm happy for the school and everything that it taught me. I'm happy for the students today. I'm happy for all the students, but these students today, man, it seems like the older generation getting motivated. When I don't know, they are motivated. They are motivated to do more things in life, you know, and when they're supposed to be almost ready to shut it down, but they're ready to keep going. So I'm happy to see these the older generation. Well, I'm not too far behind them, but I'm happy to see these young ladies, I call them young ladies, do that thing. You know, I'm happy for Michelle, Tina, Yoshi, Doris, Preston. Man, you guys, you're beautiful, man. I love you guys. I love working with you guys. Uh, it's definitely. I'm so ready for the next time because you know we're ready to teach new students because I love seeing their eyes at the end of everything and saying, "I got it, I got it." That's a beautiful thing. That's all I have.
Wow. Thank you, Coach Cornell. We love you too, man. We love you too. You know we got you. We got you. I love that story you was telling about how when we was first collaborating and getting your businesses together. And just the fact that, it never bothers me when y'all call on me. It does not bother me because I want to talk to y'all. Like a lot of leaders, they like, okay, well, I ain't answering my phone and they looking dead at the phone. That's not me. I want to talk to y'all because my desire to help y'all is like no other. Like I just feel like I'm helping myself when I'm helping y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I'm there with you and it's my business even though it's yours. So I get just as excited, I get just as sad, and I just love that story you just shared because I remember those days when you was blowing up that phone, and you are right, it didn't matter. Only thing that mattered to me was that you got what you needed to get. And that is how it is at KBBU. And then I also really want to commend you and congratulate you, Cornell, for taking a turn and waking up to see what was right in front of your face. I really want to commend you on that. Congratulations on your new business. I mean, I knew something was brewing, but I didn't know exactly what it was going to be. And I am just so elated to hear that you now are doing the thing that you've been doing all along, all along. And that's how it's supposed to be in all of our businesses. Not that we are supposed to be like, I'm doing something that I hate and I'm just like, oh, why I got to go do this? I got to make money, but it's not something that I enjoy. And this is where we shift and make the changes, the transformation that everybody's talking about, the changes, being able to elevate and go to the next level is when we can realize, dang, I really love doing this. This is something I already know how to do. I do it for free. I do it, nobody, whether I'm getting paid or not. So those are the things that we learn, and to see you take that turn into something that you really enjoy, it just warms my heart completely. So congratulations on completing another winter spring semester course at KBBU. Wow, 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 wow. That is so good. I'm telling you, I'm good for the night. I'm good for the night. I'm gonna sleep well tonight, y'all. All right, Preston, last but not least, can we hear from you about class tonight, man?
Let's
I
go,
know you
leader.
got some jokes. I know you got some jokes, so we ain't worried about crying with Preston,
Oh my
okay?
goodness. She want to bring me in back and clean up. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Well, first off, I was sitting here listening to everybody. We the Magnificent Seven. That's what I called us.
Hey, the number of completion.
Exactly. What I got, old Mr. Cornell there, we hang like wet clothes back. 2003. It's been 22 years, man. You dig that? So yeah, it's been a while.
That's a long time.
Just to mess with Cornell, when I gave him his final evaluation report and everything, he looked at me like, I ain't think you seen none of this. Yes, you gotta from a standpoint, I would say, of leadership and mentorship and all that, you can't hold people gonna make mistakes. Oh, I know I done made some doozies out here, but
yes,
if you take something I did in the second month you've known me and you just carry that on right now, that I feel like you're holding a grudge. Stop doing that. You gotta be people grow, people learn, and that's one of the things, I got across the court and I say, hey man, I seen he set the record for one thing we did. We were in the signal corps. Remember that? You set that record on that one exit valve? I looked at him and I was like, okay. Because see, it was not my time to shine. That was his time to shine bright. It was my time to record it and make sure, it was on the record, Like it was like, hey, Son Johnson, God, and I pushed him right to the front. Yeah, he sure did. And I stepped right to the back. I was over there, scratch digging in my fingernail. I was like, talk to him. He did that, right?
Wow.
I gave him what you say, the Spider-Man with great power comes great responsibility. Now I'm gonna take the blame. Oh my God, I took so much of the blame. But when it comes to the credit, you gotta give credit what's credit is due. Now, Michelle, I say that to come over to you. All right. I come over to all y'all, I come over to you. You gave me what I call business acuity. All right.
Ooh.
Like I knew business more from the consumer side, not the actual entrepreneurial level, right? Travel and all my other business, they were already like pre-made templates. So they gave us what we needed to do. Remember I said it before. They gave me what I needed to be a good franchisee or an employee to the point. They didn't give me the information I needed to be the business owner. They didn't give me the information I needed to go out, expand my business, or even bring other people to the business. And it don't have to be the exact same thing. It's just the business mindset. So that's what you gave me, Michelle.
Wow.
And then I got to meet all you cool teachers and all y'all so fun to be around. Like I tell, like Yoshi said, I be looking forward to Wednesday. I wake up in the morning like it ain't 7:00 yet. And then I like to say, this 2 weeks in a row I've been in KBBU. I've been y'all forward advisor. I've been in Myrtle Beach. I done been in Detroit. Now I'm in Los Angeles. But you see, I don't skip a beat. I ain't missing this.
Hey, I love it, Preston. I love it.
Yeah. And like, I go through phase where I don't think I can do something until I have to do it. Right? Like, I go back to Cornell. He was like, Preston. And he helped with my business plan, the write-ups and everything you give me. And I'm like, well, what you asking me for? Michelle phone number right there, right? But when he showed it, he sent it to me. And what was funny, Michelle, when he sent it to me, I looked at it and I looked at mine. And I was like, everything just clicked. It's like you showed me like business is like a language,
Yes.
The concept of it. Doris said it, Dr. Tina said it, you'll say you keep grinding at it, not because it's a burden. You have to learn. We all had to learn how to walk. We had to learn how to talk, right? It's the learn. We always learning. And people give up too quick, but not here. See, we don't give them requirements, limitations. We give them encouragement. That's what I see you give to the students. That's every time the students come in, they'll come in with their shoulders down, and we lift them up, Y'all lift them up through, y'all like Doris. I call Doris the philosophical one. Doris had me nodding my head like, Yoshi come in. Yoshi bring it too. Dr. Tina, you bring it. See, I know y'all gonna bring it. And y'all gonna bring everything they need. So I'm like, you gotta be able to bring it all together. I call myself the glue. I'm crack a joke here, give them a little bit upbeat, but I need let people know I'm serious too. I got a little business savvy about myself, right?
Hey, come on, Preston, tell them about it.
Oh yeah. All right. See, I don't have to flex my numbers, and I don't need to flex my numbers, But I have fun. That's the biggest thing. What y'all said earlier, I have fun doing what I'm doing. That's the biggest thing, right? All of us probably had to work somewhere to just make ends meet, do things. But when you have fun doing it, like it's amazing. And that's what I like about KBBU, CTR Media, all this stuff. It's outstanding. That's the best way I can give it. And Cornell, I'm gonna grow my hair out, come to your barbershop looking like a Gila monster, right? I'm gonna have to go ahead and let you get me hooked up here, right? I'm gonna grow it all out.
Wow, Preston. That's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And congratulations on being the graduating coach of, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and tell you this. So I'm going to tell the world what I was thinking about earlier, and God told me that out of the whole set of coaches here, and all of y'all are amazing, and y'all are like really phenomenal in your own way, in your own industry, and just as a friend, and all of these things above, all of these things. But what God was telling me is that we need to celebrate the coaches and who has grown the most. So, live here on TV with all of these billions of people watching, I would like to celebrate Coach Preston Johnson as being the valedictorian of KBBU coaches. Congratulations!
And now you see why I grabbed this. I knew you were going to do something.
Yes, Preston, I have seen you grow. I mean, just a complete 360-degree turn. And I'm telling you, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of your consistency. I'm proud of your efforts, like you always showing up. You are always there. And I ain't talking about just there in the classroom. I'm talking about behind the scenes when things need to be done, we can depend on you to come through. And I'm so appreciative of that. Not saying
how y'all do it like that. How y'all do it?
I'm not saying that anybody else hasn't grown, but I really am just looking at your growth from this just past 6 months. If I go all the way back from when we first met through Jaquisha, like up to now, it is an incredible amount of growth. It's almost like you're a whole different person. And I just want to tell the world of how amazing you are, and just thank you tonight for all that you do, because it is not unnoticed. Okay, it is not unnoticed. So,
you're very welcome. Thank you. Thank y'all for allowing me, the opportunity, because this, like I said, it's an amazing journey, and I'm traveling with the right people. Yes, indeed.
oh, I love it. I love it.
And
well,
I would like to add to that, because I see Preston, I see you're very supportive in so many ways, like supporting the students in their business. You inspire me, you inspire other coaches. I mean, yeah, so I just want to just add to that, since we're
y'all about to make me cry again, Lord.
I need to get a shout out to him too while you over there wiping tears. Now, the funny thing, true story, because me and Dr. Tina were classmates. I think Cornell, but you wasn't in our class, but I think me and Tina was before your class came.
No, Cornell was in that class with us.
I couldn't remember who was in the original class.
We were all in that same class.
So when we first came in our first class, Preston was the coach. You know what I'm saying? So when we look back, out of all the coaches, Preston's still the only coach, you know what I mean, that's there from the time when we came through our class, you know what I'm saying, when we were students in the beginning and everything and stuff and all. And I remember being overwhelmed and everything and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we definitely, you know what I'm saying, you definitely earned that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nice guys finish last, so it's okay to be a joke, you know what I mean? Just make sure you buy me something with that gift card, because that's what coaches do. You know?
Oh my God, I'm so humble. Thank y'all very much for this. Oh wow,
yeah, you deserve it, Preston. Because Lord knows, when Michelle was on her vacation and my computer went on the fridge, you're like, I got you, Tina.
Right.
He is that great support system for real. Yeah.
Oh shucks, man, worth nothing.
I'm ready for another trip. I'm ready to see y'all. Well, I'm gonna see y'all in person in October, but we working. I'm ready to see a vacation. I'm ready to see another vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Next year, coming up.
I'm taking a nap out there with Dr. Tina on the lawn chair, but she know where the wind blow. All you got to do is follow her. You gonna know where the breeze at. And I'm going over there to take me a nap. I don't care about nothing else. I don't want to do no zip line. I just want room service and rest and sleep in the sun. That's all.
Oh, y'all so fun. Michelle and Tina, y'all might have another guest at y'all's October trip too. The October event.
Woo! Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this October event. Dr. Tina, you want to go ahead and tell them, because you know I'm already choked up.
Well, October the 11th, we are going to have the Media and Wealth Summit here in Columbia, South Carolina. This is an event that is going to change your life. It's going to shift the atmosphere. It's going to help you be that purpose-driven entrepreneur or content creator, or maybe you're a person that you feel like you're missing something in your life. Your life is missing what you're supposed to be doing, where you will figure that out by coming to the Media and Wealth Summit. And the beautiful thing about this is it's not just about one person. It is about the community. Michelle and I are coming together to bring you this event, the best of both worlds, being media and how you get your wealth, baby. So we have Dr. Michael Finkley. He's going to help you with his brand expert. And we have Dr. Nikki Ziegler. She's our visibility expert. We have Lee Williams. He is our wealth expert. And we have one of our own amazing coaches, Dr. Mary Hancock. She is our grant expert. And we are going to be pouring into you. Yes, pouring into you, sharing the things that people usually are gatekeepers on. Yeah, I said it. People are holding information from you intentionally to keep you enslaved and trapped. Yeah, I said it. But we are going to take those chains off. We are going to release it to you. And then it's up to you to execute and grow. Because when you come through those doors, your life will change. So we encourage you guys to go ahead and get your tickets on today, because literally the tickets are selling out like hotcakes, especially the VIP. Oh my God, the VIP. And we are doing some special things with the people with the VIP. So that's probably why they like, I want to know what's going on in the VIP. So go ahead and get your ticket. If you are a business owner, go ahead and get your vendor table, because we have a few tables left. And just make sure that you be in the building. Bring your business cards, bring your point of contact, because this is not an event where you just come and learn. This is an event where you come to connect so you can build, so that you can grow with the right people that want to see you win. This is your time to shine. So get in the room. Go ahead and pick up your tickets. You can go to Eventbrite right now. Pick your tickets up. Yes, yes, yes. And you're going to have the amazing opportunity, yes, 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 to meet us in person, the coaches. You think we on fire and we all lit on screen, hunty, when we together in the room, you ain't seen nothing. I'm like, you don't know which once you see KBBU coaches in the room together, listen, we are going to just, I can't tell you everything that we're going to do with the coaches, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So make sure to come on and get your ticket. This is our way, Michelle and I, coming together and giving back to the community. This is our way of giving back to the community, because we are sick and tired of hearing people not getting what they need. They pay for something and they don't get it. People are intentionally withholding information because they don't want you to surpass them. Michelle and I, we don't care about that.
We don't care at all.
Information.
We're going to push you up.
We're going to push you up. Yeah, and we want to see you win. We honestly want to see you win. And we're going to do everything that we can with giving you the knowledge, not just information, the knowledge that can help change your life. And that is not only going to change your life, but it's also going to change the people that's coming behind you, your family. This is generational changing. This is breaking curses. This is changing your mindset. This is helping you walk into your purpose, your God-given purpose, what it is that you're supposed to be doing, what will put a smile on your face. This is not a regular event, people. I need you to understand. This is not a regular event. So come on in the room with the Media and Wealth Summit. We are so super duper excited about everything that God is doing with this event, along with the coaches, along with things that's going on with CTR Media Network, and everyone that is either directly connected with our businesses or indirectly. We have fans that are connected, that they just want to be in just be within the presence of what's going on in the event. We're gonna have swag bags, and not just any kind of swag bags that you're gonna actually be able to use. Swag bags that you can want the information in it. And just excited about everything. So go ahead and get your tickets tonight, not tomorrow. Get your tickets tonight so that you'll know that you have your ticket, because once the tickets are sold, you can't call me telling no Dr. Tina, or if you met me back in the day when I was just Coach Tina, or you met me before I became coach, you met me when I was Tina, or you call me TT. TT ain't getting you in the building.
Nah.
TT can't get you in the building once the tickets sold out. You're gonna be looking. I can't, because you got fire wardens. You can't let but so many people in the building. So TT can't help you. Get your ticket in now so that we can have an amazing time. I'm so excited, and you think you guys are seeing something now. You ain't seen anything yet.
Nothing yet.
You ain't
nothing.
Because
get them tickets. And where can you get the tickets from? You can go to Eventbrite and pull up the Media and Wealth Summit. I'm going to drop the link down below so that y'all can go and get your tickets today. Please don't wait till the last minute to try to get your tickets, because I promise y'all, these tickets will be sold out by the end of July, beginning of July. I mean, we're already in June, so hey, the way it's looking, it might be all sold out by June. Who knows? All I'm telling you is you don't want to miss being in the room, like Dr. Tina just said. So just make sure that you got your tickets and you're in the house. Book your hotel, even if you're local, so you can enjoy this event, this one-day event, because you're going to need that time before and after. I promise you that. Okay? All right, y'all. I know we've gone a little over tonight, but thank you, everyone, for watching. Congratulations to every single one of our special graduates that graduated tonight, and our coaches that have completed another 18-week course with us. Thank you for your teaching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you all for everything. And Lord, we just thank you, God, for all that you have done. We acknowledge you in all of our ways. All right, that's all we have for tonight, guys. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next week. Yes, that's right. We're still going to be doing KBBU behind the scenes, even though class is ended. All right, we'll see you then. Bye.